Hello, welcome back. We got research and construction completed. So we're at 4 now. And forged some nice new items. Not doing that just yet though. Same research targets overall. Did some summons, did Haruspecs, Augury and Dark Knowledge and found nothing. Tinnanog has Let's Get Serious, their new prophet. We attacked the underwater province belonging to Van. There was nothing there, so that's good. And then lots of battles this turn. Ireme first. So Van has about 40 Huskarls and 2 commanders raiding. So he does have force elsewhere in the world, apparently, besides these forts. So yeah, the Huskarls are very good against PD. So he takes that with no problems. We did have the mercenaries here, so managed to kill 6 things, so that's not very much. We then spied a battle between Tsaro and Marverni. Nothing too interesting there. Battle in Vanheim next. So Van broke siege into us. So here's my sieging army with all the summons. And yeah, Van doesn't have any units left, just got his mages. So breaking siege into us. We are very fast now though. Usual tactics from him though. Got Storm up. Buffing Storm power. Starts Thunder striking. Sending out some earlies. Yeah, we're already on him though. It's a little bit difficult to hit these units. Lots of spells going off as well. I got my Vampire in the front. I don't think he lasts very long. But you know, he's trying. Yeah, there he goes. Just slowly munching these mages. Doesn't go too badly. Got these last 2 surrounded. These guys have lots of items, so it takes a little bit of stabbing. And there we go. So there's Vanheim. Killed almost everything. A few mages did manage to retreat, but if we're lucky they died on the retreat. We also found quite a lot of items as well. 2 of them were from the Vampire. 3 of them, in fact. There's the Ring of Tame Lightning as well. But we also found some Earth Boots, a winged helmet, which is really nice. Black Steel Plate and Dancing Trident. Did lose pretty much everything we had here in terms of units. But, you know, that was the point. They just needed to get up in Van's face. So, it's fine. We did also then storm Vanheim as well with our scout. So we get to confirm that the fort is currently empty. Which is nice. Also attacked Smotherdark. This was our cave full of barbarians. So we just sent some skelly spammers at it. This goes okay. We have just enough skeletons to stop the barbarians. Good stuff. Battle of the Fortress in Trackless Wastes next. So plan here was to fly on the fountain and shatter it. We do gift of flight our Pretender. So he currently has flying, but then Storm goes up, so he can't fly, unfortunately. But he did attack, and then he cast Maws of the Earth. Okay, not quite in range for Shatter yet, I guess. So he does 1 more turn of attack, and then does Astral Shield, I guess. Van does an Earthquake. Kills quite a lot of stuff. My god is nowhere near Van's god, unfortunately. He's just too slow. Combat speed 6. No flying allowed. But we do have some units getting on Van's god. I expected our Sacreds would be able to kill the fountain. They're actually much better than I even thought they would be. This one guy just clubbed it for 14 damage, so it's already quite injured. 2 damage that time. But yeah, looks like this guy got the last hit. Yep. Hit it with a spirit club for 9 damage, target was killed. Congratulations to him. So also not too bad. God kind of useless when he can't fly, unfortunately. But you know, he tried his best. So that was Trackless Waste. Yeah, also lost a lot of stuff here to Earthquake, but... well, what can you do? Took the fort and killed the god at least. So that feels like the end of Vanheim now. He might have a little raiding force walking around, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much after that. So we're in the cleanup phase of the war now. Also saw Midge Fens, which was some Sarah stuff attacking some Marvoni stuff. And was defeated. I didn't realize that. That's funny. So let's see how this battle went. Oh, it was a fort storm. So how did this go so badly? You guys are on fire. Alright, I don't know what to make of that. It's kind of goofy. Guess you couldn't quite take the fort. Which fort was that? Let's just check. Ah, this one. Okay. Interesting. Events then. Lots of odd events. So Forest of Gila lost some income and some tax. And then we also... what is this? An evil necromancer is trying to drive his mortal enemy, a cunning animist, from the forest. The governor of the province has sided with the animist, who will be probably loyal to your cause if he survives. And then in Summerlands, a barbarian horde attacked. So Forest of Gila is this one, where we got attacked by a necromancer and his long-dead lizard dudes. We gained an animist. And we lose the province, but then the animist retreats. So he's still there on the... we still own him. And that province now belongs to... oop, wrong one. Now belongs to the necromancer. And that's basically it for messages. Yeah, so but Summerlands is this one that got attacked by barbs. And Forest of Gila here is what just got attacked by the necromancer. And the animist we got is this guy. What an odd event. I've never seen that before. Irem is the province that Van's Huskarls just attacked. Are those units, they're not sacred, are they, the Huskarls? No. So at this point, Van has no forts. So he has no income. So those units should just desert, I think. So you probably won't have to worry about the units for very long. I could be wrong though, maybe they don't desert immediately, I'm not sure. Either way, we can probably be safe about Van not having any gold for PD anymore. I would guess. So I'm going to attack Irene with a scout. And I'm going to attack the throne as well with my god, and my prophet, and a mage for some backup. I'm bringing the prophet and the god just so that we can both site search and claim on the same turn. And I'm bringing the mage because my prophet has a disease still, and the mage is a hyena clan, so we'll definitely cure that since they'll be the only things in the province. So I'll move those guys to Alaman. Next up, Summerlands. I'm going to just send what units we have. A lot of stuff just got killed by the earthquake. But we've got a few units left. Got some white, some sacred, some scorpions, 3 skelly spammers, and a body ethereal caster. They're just arranged like this. We'll just send them there to take back that province from the barbarians. So that's 3 provinces around here we'll try and take back. And we just took the underwater province as well, so I'm moving the Buddha we have to meet up with the animist, and they can try and take this back from the necromancer. Might bring a priest as well. I'm sending the priest underwater to put a temple up. Maybe some banishes would help, I don't know. The rest of the mages and trackless wastes can actually do some research though. So we're up to 449 at the moment. Also going to storm Vanheim since we know it's empty. Didn't see a point bringing everyone in, but got a few guys up in the corner just buffing each other. I put all of the items on this crystal sword to keep her alive with the winged helmet. Because I don't have to do that, I could just not bring the winged helmet into the storm, right? That would probably make more sense. You know what? Well, then again, I mean, it's always possible that he has some stuff outside the fort and that attacks into us this turn, so it probably doesn't matter. there's always a chance that the helmet ends up in battle no matter where I am. At least this way, it's next to some buffers. I don't know, I'm just going to leave the items on the crystal sword because I already did it. But anyway, it's really nice that we got this from the battle. It's an air booster that we would have no chance of forging ourselves. Actually, how much air magic does my god have? I can't remember. None. Okay, yeah, definitely have no chance of forging that ourselves. So that's cool to get an air booster. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we've got some units left, and the fort is empty, so all the units are just pushed to the front right by the gate. They can go through it immediately. And the mages that we are bringing are just up in the corner buffing each other. Keep themselves safe. Yeah, there might be some commanders in these two provinces that retreated here, or were just lurking around Glamored. So they might move into us this turn again and break siege. So the whole army is currently just arranged like this. But I might just stick them all up in the corner, to be honest. They can all just buff each other if that happens. I think that'll be fine. So yeah, taking back a lot of territory up here, and that should be the end of Van pretty soon. Which is good. It's very hard for us to get Dominion over here solidly. I guess that's because of the Buddhas, but we're doing our best. We've got 2 temples here now, and a temple here. I'm building a temple in Trackless as well, so that'll be another temple. And yeah, once we take back this throne and burn down the temple in Van, that should be that. Up here, bunch of Buddhas and Hyena Clan guys just took back Smotherdock. I'm going to move them over to God Coast, and then they can go and live in Divine Ocean. That'll be fine. And also got a squad attacking Copperwoods finally as well. So we've got some more Chithronic Lions and Scorpions. Same thing, just up in the corner buffing each other. That'll be fine. Doing research, doing recruitment in almost all of our forts. At least the ones that are in useful positions currently. Just recruiting mages though. Getting like Buddhas in all these forts. I think that's fine. And in my cap I've got a Fire Mage queued up. Started recruiting her last turn. She can go live in Alman. She can be the Flaming Arrows caster. The dedicated Flaming Arrows caster for Alman. Once she's recruited. And I think that's everything. So lots of stuff going on, but mostly just cleaning up territory. I'll start forging some boosters and items, I think, next turn. We're getting quite a lot of construction research done now. We need to start thinking about what spells we're going to be using in our next few wars. And I would like to try and take this throne, which is still held by Pangaea, amusingly. You can see Pan is almost out. They have these 4 provinces that we can see. TNN has most of their territory now. Sauro's position here looks pretty tenuous. They're so kind of squished between Calum and TNN. And the bulk of their territory is here. So this is like a thin strip they've held. Get this throne. It seems likely that people are going to attack it. Hopefully TNN and Calum go for that. And we can go for this, that would be nice. I guess we'll see what happens there. We also need to try and take this at some point. My god can probably do that though. It's just Turtle Tribe Tritons. A water breathing ring on my god and send him in there. He should be fine. Oh, and one more thing as well. Since we have a huge stockpile of water gems, I'm going to just empower this guy in the water while he's down here. And then he can start forging himself some water boosters, and well, we'll get him leveled up in water magic. We're making 7 water gems a turn and just not using them. We'll probably try and use them for something. I do have oh, I don't. Okay, I thought we had an Enchantress queued up. Because Enchantresses could come with good water, right? I guess it's kind of unlikely, though, that they'd come with water too. Yeah, it's probably best to just, well, empower this guy in water, get him to 2, forge 2 boosters, gets him to 4. We can do something with the water gems, I'm sure. I think that's it for this turn, though. Feels a bit all over the place, but yeah. Lots of battles this turn and stuff. But we'll have a clearer sense of the world next turn, I think. See if we get attacked by Van again, see what they're going to do. Anyway, that was turn 52, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We got some gems from Van. A small death basket to my killer, enjoy. Good luck in the rest of the game. I enjoy your YouTube content. Keep up the good work. GG's. Yeah, I think Van is... Van's gone. We stormed their cap this turn. Did get a nice new owl quill from them, so that's good as well. This turn we also empowered Ulog Beg in water. Should probably name that guy. I'm going to do that again, because it's still pretty cheap relative to the water gems we have. Did some summons, found no sights at all. Took control of Alman, that's nice. And a couple of battles then. I've noticed a few exchanges between Saro and Kalem. So maybe those guys are going to be at war now. We can also see Pan throwing some stuff at TNN. Yeah, let's see. Are any of these interesting? This looks like raids. Nothing crazy. A few things knocking Kalem off Marvoni's cap. Okay. And Titan's Breath. 3 Witch Kings. Are you just Skelly's Femming? Let's take a look. Looks like it. So there we go. Maybe they're at war, maybe not. We'll find out over the next few turns. We also attacked into Summerlands, took that back from some Barbarians. That's good. And also Copperwoods we took back from a Monster Boar and a Dryad. So also pretty good. Ireme, we attacked with a Scout, but Van's forces are still sat there. And yeah, we captured Vanheim as well. So all in all, you know, nice turn for us. Other people warring, us finishing off our opponent that we've had for the whole game. Pretty nice. Events then, Grain Gates, some Unrest. Copperwoods, we caught some robbers, got some gold. Griffer, 3 water gems, and Opry, lost some income. And that's it for messages. So here's the map now. We just have a few little provinces to pick up, probably this as well. And Failure, it's full of troglodytes. Bit scary, we'll get that next though. By the way, I love this map, the way Enfalia somehow isn't connected to Land's End. That's really great. Yeah, I'm gonna send the guys that just took Summerland, so these guys, there's like Whites and Sacred Scorpions, a couple of Skelly Spammers. They'll try and take Fever Fens next, and they'll go up and take Enfalia last. See if we can grab that as well, that would be nice. Over here we just took Van's cap, so a lot of these guys are just researching now. We're going to build a temple too. But a few things are going to attack Faircliff, so all the animals and some sacreds. This is probably empty if I had to guess, but we'll just bring some stuff out anyway, just in case. So that's all good. Over here we have Forest of Gila, owned by the Necromancer with the skeletons, so I'm bringing out some stuff. We've got 2 Skelly Spammers nearby, plus a Priest to do some pull from the grave. And the Nature Mage to do Tangle Vines, I guess. They can all try and take that back as well. Nice temples around here. I did have the Priest underwater to put a temple down, but didn't have much gold this turn, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll take that back as well. We're just going to ignore Ireme, which is where the last few units are. Hopefully Van just gets downquilled very quickly, and we'll take that when it's empty. It does look like TNN is taking this throne off Pan at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate. That is too many units for us to contest, though. Let's see what they're actually doing. Lots of Tuatha. She warriors in the front. Wow, the colored squares do absolutely nothing in this battle. They're extremely similar. Pan's is slightly lighter. Do you guys have any items or gems or anything? Looks like you don't even need them. There's a vine bow in there, and a Ring of the Warrior. Well, either way, be a bit more difficult to contest that. And try throwing my god into it though, I suppose. Yeah, we'll just take these last few provinces though, and then we're just going to do a lot of research. So we're up to 560 at the moment. That includes a lot of forging and stuff. So trackless, I'm making, let's see, wing shoes, skull staff, thistle mace, boots of the messenger, earth boots, at least. In Alman, we are claiming the throne, we are site searching with our god, and building a lab here as well. Vanheim, we're just moving some stuff out and attacking Faircliff. But down in, I think it's Rockmarsh, we're also doing Call of the Wilds at Copperwood and forging coral blades. So those are the first few items to get done. The wolves are going to get summoned in Copperwood since there's a forest, and then they'll move over here, and I'll probably move all the mages from this section of the map all into Alman. Just start building up infrastructure there. And the wolves can patrol some of the unrest away from all those Buddhas. Yeah, but over the next few turns, we should get another level of construction pretty soon. We need 6. We can start forging some more boosters and some more items. I'll deck out my god in some more modern gear. I mean, his gear's pretty decent at the moment, but we can make some improvements. And then after that, I might try to get Enchantment 7 to get up Gift of Health, and then Thaumaturgy 7 for... I was going to say Soul Drain, but that's 8. Alright, there wasn't space originally. So, Thaumaturgy 8 will be like the luxury target I'll go for. Unless I decide we need something else. Something like that, anyway. Not much else happening in the rest of the world. I am, empowering that guy in water again. We'll get him up to 3. Then he can make 2 boosters. Gets him to 5. Not sure what we can do with that exactly, but we'll do something with it, I'm sure. And I'm just trying to recruit a few mages where I can. And that's basically it for this turn. Yeah, I would just like to stay out of wars for a bit and try to catch up on research now. So I'm also still doing Dark Knowledge. I got Coral Blades, yeah, Haruspex, Augury, Chthonic Lines, building a temple, boosters and stuff, yeah. That's what the next few turns of the game should look like, just picking up the last few provinces, forging some items and doing some research. And then once all those buildings are done, hopefully our scale will start to spread around. And here's to the next 10 turns of peace. Need to put together an army that can attack Green Sea as well, I should remember that. Yeah, I need some more water mages, I think, making water breathing rings every turn. I might start queuing up some more Ictiid Shaman to do that. Alright, ending turn. So that was turn 53, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.